Internet's just gone out. We've just lost the power, so we got the brown out. They got electricity on the road. I don't understand that, but here we don't have it. Got one of those crazy skies. You see that? A crazy night in Davao City. A little bit of wind. I can feel a little bit of wind. It's cooling down. It's running as a stream over here. The dogs are yelping because they don't like it like this. So it's been like this for about an hour and a half now. It'll be like it for about another 2 hours. Little bit scary. Hot chocolate coffee, very nice. Sugar free. As I say, best mango smoothie in Davao. Really nice. But I do like a simpler life. I don't like, oh, there's my hand. I like to keep away from complication. I like to keep away from hassle. So, because this is on a new GoPro now, I actually got this GoPro to work. Technology and me, or technology and people over 50, does become a little bit of a minefield with phones and cameras and laptops and apps and social media and Android and iPhone and operating systems, and wow, it's a minefield. A simpler life is today. It's a continuation of yesterday. Why did I choose the visa I chose? Well, what can I say? I chose my visa because when I got here 5 years ago, I came in on a tourist visa, which gave me 30 days grace. I think that grace now is 60 days when you arrive, and you have to turn around and renew it after 60 days, either for a month or 2 months or 3 months. Sometimes you can actually extend it for 12 months. However, it still costs you money. So when I arrived in October 2018, I went to get my visa and I got it extended, and it was nearly 3,000 peso, which I was quite comfortable doing. I didn't like the hassle of queuing at BI with all the paperwork, making sure that you have all your funds, go to counter 1, go to counter 2, go to payment counter, go to pickup counter, show your passport, show everything else you're actually turning around and doing, and whatever you're doing. And I turned around and I didn't like that. So I looked for an alternative method of getting my visa, because I want a simpler life. I don't want to be spending a lot of time every 30 days, a month, every month, or every 2 months, spending a whole day sweating. Salamat ma'am. Thank you. Hello. Salamat ma'am. Yeah. So this does the best mango shake in Davao City. So anyway, I didn't want to be queuing all the time at the BI, and I didn't want to be queuing, doing all the stuff that I don't like doing. I left the UK because you queued at the bank, you queued for the post office, you queued at the petrol station, you queued to get in here, you queued to go to events, you queued to get on a bus, you queued to get on a tube, you queued everywhere, you just kept queuing. I just wanted a simple flow of my life. I'm not whinging, don't get me wrong, I'm not whinging, I'm just highlighting I don't like queuing. Yeah. So I looked at the visa I currently got, which is an SRRV, okay, resident visa, and I went back to get my tourist visa November, and I had to pay for November and December because it was Christmas. I also had to pay an ACR/I card, which was mandatory, compulsory, and all of a sudden I was looking at nearly 9,000 peso. And I'm like, what? Okay, it started off at 3, now all this gobbledygook's coming in, and when I asked the question, they turned around and said, oh, it's because it's Christmas. And I was like, yeah, there's nothing written down, there's nothing, it just becomes, you pay for this, you pay for that, you pay for this. So I got around to January, and then I went back in, and ACR, I didn't have to pay for the ACRI card, but I had to pay 2 months, and the price of the application had gone up. So I turned around and said, okay, I'm doing this 6 times a year, so that's 12, 13,000. I'm doing the travelling, the waiting, the queuing, the photocopying, the printing, all of that, and it worked out to around 15 to 17,000 peso. And I was like, oh, my SRRV cost me 15,000 and I do it once a year. No brainer really. So I took the simpler route. I had to put a deposit down at the PRA, but I only go to get my visa once a year. And the reason I'm talking about that is I've just got my visa come through now for another 12 months. Plastic card, it's quite straightforward. You go in the office, no queuing, give the paperwork, pay the bill, come away, get called up a month later, go in, pick up the card, and it's as easy as that. I do like a simpler life. I don't like complications in my life. I do like a simpler life. I don't like, oh, there's my hand. I like to keep away from complication. I like to keep away from hassle. So later, having my mango shake. Take care. Let me know what you think of the quality of the blog regarding the picture quality.